On today's episode of the Toy Chasers.
I love stuff like that.
Dude.
Two blasters?
Obviously, I'm gonna want the one with the cage.
I still made out like a bandit, did I not?
What did I walk in on this morning?
Somehow I'm getting blamed as the weirdo. So we're down here in Houston today, unfortunately, and we are visiting our buddy AC's retro gaming store.
Well, it's my second location. Of course, you know, I focus on the retro stuff.
So AC decided to throw himself a little kind of mini swap meet here. We got some vendors out in the parking lot.
And I decided to do something for the community, man. I'm saying a trade event where people go sell, buy, and trade for free.
Do you remember these?
There's a lot of people with a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff here. It's like a mini flea market going on. But the best booth that I'm seeing has to go to our buddy Chief. I'm seeing things on his booth that I didn't even know existed.
I was just sitting on the throne. This literally popped up within the minute. I hit, is this available? And they replied within a minute. And then I said, I'm on my way.
He is always finding the most random and the best stuff.
Where I live, man, there's not much to do. So I need something to occupy my time. Every day going out, thrifting, all day, every minute, while on the throne, while eating, it doesn't matter. Just like Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you're last. I don't do this for a living. A lot of people, that's a misconception from a lot of people that think that I do this for a living. That's not my living. My living, I run my family business.
I'm seeing so many things I would not mind taking home in Chief's booth, but I am really eyeballing this sun visor. And you can tell by the way the art is drawn, this is early Nintendo.
It doesn't surprise me that there's a sun visor, Nintendo sun visor here, because they did make Nintendo everything, but I wouldn't think, oh, I need to go get me a Super Mario sun visor for my car.
So I got the Mario sun visor. It had just listed within, I would say, 5 or 10 minutes. I was taking a bite out of a sandwich at that time, and I took that sandwich to go. You run into your car, and then you flip this over, and this is the national distress signal. You have to flip it over though while you're in distress. This sun visor was in mint condition when I got there, and I couldn't believe when I saw it that it was one of the older drawings, like one of the first drawings, because Bowser looks like a herp-derp. Then he looks so goofy. So I tried putting up on my car. It's too modern. Those are made for like 80s, like little, you know, tuna cars, where that can fit. Nah, they don't fit. They don't fit modern beast cars.
85 Civics.
Yeah, exactly.
So it says it's made by some company called Cool Cars. I'm assuming they do sun visors. Nowhere on it does it say officially licensed Nintendo product. So I'm not sure if this is official by Nintendo. It's made in 1989. It looks cool. Never seen it before. Am I gonna use it? Probably not, but I kind of like it.
That thing's legit. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't, I love stuff like that. Chief has so much stuff.
He has stuff for another booth in his truck still.
And he has some G1 Transformers that he recently found at like a thrift store or something for a few bucks.
There's this, the turquoise G2, and then there's that complete Jetfire.
Where'd you find these?
At a thrift store in Austin. When I walked into this thrift store, it's like the thrift store that time forgot. Yeah, I gathered everything that looked like Transformers. I put it all into this little baggie. Almost all the figures had their accessories, and that was me going through all the baskets, picking out all the accessories, completing all of them. I was scrummaging through all the things and look at all the weapons for Transformers.
It's Thundercrackers.
Thundercracker. I think there's some Grimlock. And they were only charging me $1 or $2 per Transformer.
It's not enough that he finds G1 Transformers for $1. They're complete. They're basically mint. The joints are not loose and falling apart.
Oh my God, like 6 Rock Lords, bro. 6 Rock Lords for like $6. There goes the Rock Lords.
Yeah, I was just messing with those.
These little Rock Lords. There's a bunch of these in there.
I'm seeing these Rock Lords, which, you know, we're kind of the part of the GoBot universe, And I had a couple of these rock lords. They're stupid. Like, they're dumb, but I don't know. I always liked them. They just turn into rocks. They go from rocks to robots to robots to rocks. What's the point? You're a rock, you just sit there.
Rock lords, rocks that come alive. Rock lords, fighting to survive. Living rock with strength and might. Rising up to crash and fight. Rock lords, powerful living rocks.
For $4?
$4. Value City. That's a thrift store.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Oh man. So he pulls out a blaster. Now this is a G1 transformer.
A complete blaster, mind you.
Introducing Blaster. He looks like an innocent radio, but transformed, he's the powerful Autobot communicator.
Optimus Prime to blast us! Watch out for
I'm seeing all this shit.
Dude, 2 blasters?
Complete.
Come on, man.
I didn't have it growing up, but I do have distinct memories and some feels for it because there was a kid that actually brought Blaster to school in elementary school a few times, and all the other kids were always trying to play with this blaster, and you know he was being a selfish prick. He wouldn't let any of the other kids play with it, which is you know, kind of a dick move.
How does he have this luck, man?
I don't know.
I know it's consistency, but he's consistently lucky. All right?
He really is, though.
Now, Chief lives in Texas just like us, but unlike us, we live in the major city. Chief is in a small town, which makes all the difference when trying to find awesome stuff like this.
The mecca for like the stuff that I find. It's like the place that time forgot, like for toys. I would be frustrated if I lived in a big city, man. Honestly, I wouldn't even be doing this.
I think karma is what it really is. Like, he's a really good guy, and so I think it's just the universe just helping him out. Like, unlike us these days, we're like, the universe is giving us the middle finger, but you know, we're assholes.
No one's there doing it. I'm the only one in my area doing it. I'm the only one getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
You're putting in the work.
Yeah.
It's like Chief has a clown car, and the clowns are retro toys. They just keep coming. They keep coming. And just when you think that they're all out of the car, here comes Bozo.
Saddlebags.
Saddlebags.
And it looks natural. It's the Japanese, man. They're crafty little buggers.
What are you fascinated with?
No, I'm just like, look. As a kid, I was definitely more into G.I. Joe than Transformers. With the toys more than like. I mean, I like the cartoons equally, but the toys it was definitely G.I. Joe. And now I'm looking at these Transformers because the boy collects Transformers, and I'm looking at these and I'm just like, dude, like a lot of thought and effort went into these to make it look like what it was supposed to look like, and it's fascinating to me. Saddlebags.
And what are those, his feet or legs or something?
These are his legs. I don't even know if I'm transforming this one right.
Those are his love handles right there. That's what you grip onto.
His hips.
So I'm definitely wanting to make a play on this sun visor, and I'm definitely wanting to make a play on one of these blasters. I honestly have zero idea what this sun visor goes for, and I don't even know if there's a market for it.
Billy's a really good friend of mine, so I'm gonna get him a good deal.
So what would you do
For a Klondike bar.
for a Klondike bar, for a blaster, and what if I was to combo it with that Mario
That?
visor?
You always sell him the higher item, and you give him a little tickle and throw him a little bone with the other thing that he wants to ensure that you get the money that you want for the more valuable item. Well, I tell you what, if you buy that, I'll throw in the blaster.
What were you asking on that?
100. Wow, that was easy. And all of you guys think that it's really hard. No, it's not hard. It was very easy.
So he says $100 for the both of them. I know Chief is never gonna take advantage of anybody, much less us. I'm just gonna go ahead and not even negotiate. Just give him the $100.
It's really hard to counter when he does something like that because he's usually giving a pretty good deal.
Pretty cool, huh?
That is cool.
Yeah. Did you ever play NES back in the day?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the blaster, I don't mind saying it. I got it for $1. But I got what I wanted for the visor. I still made out like a bandit, did I not?
I love you, but right now.
What do you want? Tell me.
No, just you find.
I know. I know.
I'm jealous. I'm hating right now. That's what I'm doing.
I'm a first.
Hater.
If you're not first, you're last.
Not wrong.
I'm not the biggest Transformers fan, but my son is. I always found the unique ones to be the ones that weren't vehicles.
I mean, the gun's always missing.
I know.
I know Billy's getting one. I'm gonna get the other because Blaster's just a really neat toy that transforms really cool.
You get dinner, and you can have that.
Trying to convince your body.
I was gonna pay anyways. You know that.
Sometimes it don't work.
You don't think
food.
You don't think I know that?
No. Thank you.
The year before last, I had to give up baseball, really.
See, gringos can get deals, okay?
Well, only if you know if they're associated with Mexicans.
True. It's true.
He told me, just buy dinner and you can have the Blaster. Okay, well I was probably gonna do that anyways.
Yeah, I would have kicked myself in the ass had I not gotten this.
Dinner? Okay. Done.
What'd you get?
Buy dinner.
All I had to do was buy this.
Something I was gonna do anyways.
But I know what I got into these things, so I don't mind. Now, don't think you can just see me at a con and come and expect. I gotta bleed with you first.
Hey, I got a question. Since you're telling embarrassing stories about yourself, what did I walk in on this morning? What were you doing?
I was changing my underwear. I already told you. I find it funny that that's the point in time which you decided to get up off the couch and go into the bathroom. This happened to coincide when I'm pantless.
Yeah, no, we were all staying at Greg Honeycutt's house the night before, and in the morning I woke up, started getting dressed, and of course that's when other people started to wake up and walk in on me.
Oh, wasn't the door shut?
Yeah. I didn't think I needed to. I didn't think anybody was going to be dumb enough to walk in on me.
I walked through the kitchen into the laundry room. 'Cause that's where the bathroom is, right? That guest bathroom. I see your shoes in the floor, middle of the floor, and I'm like, that's weird. I just saw you walk past, and you were wearing them.
Hey, if you looked even closer, my hat was like a little further down. My shirt was a little, my pants was a little further down, so it was like I de-dressed as I went to the bathroom.
I see his shoes, so I'm like, okay, proceed with caution, right? Because literally he was just wearing them and just walked past me. So I kind of like this, and I don't know if he heard me.
Oh no, I heard.
Floorboard creak or something. But Billy peeks out around the door like this. He goes, "Yeah, let me." And I go, "Do I even want to know?"
A fresh set of drawers. Hey, at least he did that. I'll give him that. Now, what he could have done, what he should have done, was shut the door.
But you could have shut the door.
I could have shut the door, but I needed like elbow room to.
I'm suggesting that it was intentional and he wanted me to walk in on him, or wanted someone to walk in on him.
Pretty sure it was a strategic move and not accident, but they're gonna say it was an accident. Somehow I'm getting blamed for it. I'm in the bathroom with no pants on and somehow I'm getting blamed as the weirdo.
Billy looks like white trash.
I come down, I don't see him. I come around the corner, he's coming towards me, he goes, I changed my underwear. Okay.
So you were involved in this underwear transaction without even knowing.
Didn't even know. Just, hey man, I changed my underwear. Interesting.
A Devastator down here the whole damn time?
A complete Devastator. What the hell?
Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, robots in disguise.
It's Devastator, 6 Constructicons in 1.
Each sold separately.
Devastator's attacking.
The Transformers sold separately.
This is complete.
Yeah.
I feel like pretty much every kid ended up losing a lot of the parts because you have the Constructicons that form Devastator, but then you also have all the parts that go with it, all the extra stuff. I always thought it was just the coolest looking robot.
You know, Devastator now gets a ton of love.
Outside of Megatron, this is my most wanted Transformer, or would you consider it a Transformer or multiple Transformers in a combiner bot? Whatever you want to classify it is, I want this.
Was this another thrift store find?
No. No, that one I've had for a while. I just finally decided to bring it out.
No, he's asking $140 for this Devastator, which honestly, I feel like that might be a really good deal on this because I feel like Transformers have gone up so much. I would not be surprised if this goes for way more than that.
Retropalooza Houston, once I replenish my funds.
If you want, take it. Just pay me in Houston.
And the only problem is I don't have any more money to pay him, so I'm gonna PayPal him the money. I've gotta have this Devastator.
Prepare to meet your doom.
For whatever reason, when you find something that was meant to be disposed of 40 years later, you get kind of hard. 40-year-old wrapping paper with the original Toys R Us sticker. This is wallpaper, wall covering that they used to use vinyls. This is the old school stuff.
Okay, so I saw these yesterday.
So there's another store owner here, and he just busted out with some Joes. G.I. Joe was my jam growing up. I love the toy line, probably my favorite toy line.
Man the battle tank! A real American hero! I've located Cobra! We've captured a Cobra officer! Put him in the stockade! Way to go, Joe! Fire! We chased off Cobra! We saved the G.I. Joe headquarters!
G.I. Joe headquarters.
The cartoon, I love the cartoon. I was much more a G.I. Joe guy than a Transformers guy. Not that you had to be one or the other, but in my house, there was a division there for some reason.
You know what? In my day, you had to read. You had to be like, oh, okay. Oh, what's this about? You know.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna call Tim because I know he's looking for a few dreadnoughts.
So my brother Tim is actually a really big collector of G.I. Joes as well, and I know he could probably use some of this stuff, so I'm gonna give him a ring and see what he needs.
Speaker game? Speaker game. Do you have a road beachhead?
My favorite figure-wise, number one was Gung Ho in his Marine dress blues. And that's because probably had a lot to do with my parents both being Marines.
I don't know, dude. Are you not home?
So unfortunately, he don't have his Joes in front of him, and he doesn't really know off the top of his head what he may or may not need.
All right, I'll figure it out. I'll talk to you later.
This is gonna get expensive quick because there's stuff that I want in here.
So the original 82 line were straight arm, you know
Yes.
that.
Yep.
And then they re-released all of them in 83.
Yeah,
And that's
so
when
that's
they
when
started.
the Cobra Commander and all them, yes.
Right.
What I wanna do is I wanna complete 82 to like 88, maybe 89.
She's not supposed to have a scar, is she? I think a dog bit it. It looks like a dog bit it.
I see this Baroness here, and she's a little beat up, but it's not for me, it's for Tim, because I know Tim doesn't have one.
I come in peace. You must learn the secret of the Phantom Brigade.
The witch?
You are being attacked by ghosts.
Billy, you need Doc?
I need Doc.
Doc is one of the G.I. Joes that I had that I don't currently have right now, so I'm definitely interested.
Your Storm Shadows and Snake Eyeses and things like that are usually your higher dollar Joes, but I've got some kind of common ones in here, so I don't think it's gonna hurt the wallet too much.
So as Jay's looking at these G.I. Joes, I hear Chief say that he's got G.I. Joes. Of course, because why wouldn't Chief have a box of vintage G.I. Joe as well? But he brings the box over, and his stuff is looking pretty sweet. Damn.
Yeah, I don't have very many, but...
Serpentor, oh man. Serpentor was introduced in season 2.
Yeah, you got the cape. And the teeth aren't broken.
Introducing Serpentor, the ultimate Cobra Emperor.
Serpentor, the most evil foe of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Cobra!
Cobra Emperor comes with air chariots.
Oh, you got the dagger. Dude, that's nice. That's complete.
Serpentor's not complete unless you have the Chariot. He was boxed with the Chariot. There was not a case where you could buy just the character on a regular card back like everybody else.
It's not complete unless it says Chariot.
I have the Chariots.
I know he does. Obviously, I'm gonna want the one with the cave.
Yeah.
So I, for some reason, can't can find mine.
I have a few bags of missing Joes. I don't know where they went. Serpentor was in that bag, so I'm kind of getting one as a replacement. I do still have the Chariot. However, some knucklehead stepped on it and broke it.
Chief has a way better conditioned Baroness, so I think he's eyeballing that one.
I mean, am I wrong?
No. Okay, let's talk about these in a minute. Okay. I'm gonna deal with Wendell here.
We can 110% talk about this. That was on purpose, by the way.
I'm actually gonna go Chief's direction with Serpentor and Baroness.
Okay, so now where are we at?
120.
120?
That's about 12 a Joe. I think that's a little high, especially condition and the fact that they're just loose.
They're janky, bro. They're janky. Look, $2.
If you're doing cash, I'll do better.
I'm doing cash right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna take him out.
Okay.
I'm gonna take him out because I know I have him. I'm just not sure if my brother does.
Okay, let's do it this way. 25 for those.
For these?
These are 25.
25. Okay, I'm good there. Yes.
Okay.
25.
Now give me an offer for those.
Okay, so I take Red Dog out. I'm like, okay, where are we at now? He kind of splits the group up. He says $25 on these, and let's talk about this other group over here.
About 10 each.
I can't do 10 for the Muskrat because he goes about 30 for complete.
Okay.
I didn't know Muskrat was a $30 character. I really don't know why. He wasn't a super popular character or anything like that.
He got some janky issues going on. I mean, it is what it is.
You said he goes for about what, 30?
30, he's complete 30.
About 30? Okay. Would you go 50 for that lot then?
I think I can do 60.
Be in the middle?
Okay.
Let's do that.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm happy with the haul here. I got a lot of Joes that not only I needed, but Tim needed as well. So I'm good with it.
I'm good. I'm good.
Now it's time to get these Joes from Chief.
So this mofo's trying to get these off me. My math is saying 140.
I know these are higher dollar figures. So I also know that Chief is going to cut me the best deal that he can. That's just the way Chief is.
I tell you what.
Okay.
I'll make you a deal you can't refuse.
I got that flip too. We're trying to get it up.
You buy this one at 60.
With the Chariot?
You want the Chariot?
Well, Chariot comes with it. It's not complete unless you got the Chariot. That's how it's packaged.
I'm in Cyprus.
Calm down.
Okay.
Well, actually, this comes with a Chariot to make it 100%.
All right.
You buy this one with the Chariot. that crooked smirk thing he does every time gets me every time, bro.
I was never listening to this.
Don't say that. Don't say what I think you're about to say. Don't do that, man.
I was not expecting him to say, buy this one at full price and I'll give you the other two. So I gotta jump on that all day. There's no way I can't.
Thank you. I got you.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, man. Thank you.
Let me go get the Chariot. Giving some good memories to my friends, I can afford that. It's missing the two black fins here.
I think I have.
And the Cobra mount. That's it.
Yeah, I think I have
It's got the two guns, which is always missing.
Yeah. Somebody recently stepped on my Chariot.
All you need is the two fins and the head.
No, I think I have it.
You're done. We're done.
I think I have it. I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
The Serpentor's Chariot is missing a few pieces, but I have those. Just take them off my broken one, which is, well, useless now.
Well, actually...
So today was an amazing day. I've knocked off a couple of things that's been on my to-get list for, shoot, the better part of a decade at least. Luckily, we have a Chief with us. Chief is such a good friend.
I'm generous to my friends mainly because they're generous to me back. My friends are my world. Look at my world is small. I live in this secluded little town, and my friends are what make my world big.
Should I use this as an actual sun visor?
It won't work. You have the same truck I do.
Yeah.
I tried. It just falls.
So overall, I'd call it a good. Got some Joes to mark off the old list. I'm taking Tim home some Joes of his own so he can mark off the list. And, you know, getting to hang out with the boys.
That was a hard sell to that guy, man. I was literally giving him this stuff. Oh, and by the way, he still hasn't paid me for it. To know it was there, because I had to call Will, be like, where are you? He's like, okay, you see the opening? There's a little opening. As soon as you pass it, you gotta go in there and go down the alley and make a right. And when you see the train tracks, you follow the train tracks, and it's right in front of the train. I'm like, okay, and I followed his instructions to the T. Bro, it looked like a metal salvaging location. You never would have thought it was a thrift store, man. And again, I'm never gonna give up my spot. I'm never gonna tell anybody where it is. It's gonna stay a honey hole.